before I actually start doing the actual MetaQuest 3 boxing, unboxing, quickly prove that I actually have it. So we're gonna leave that up there. It's gonna be up there the entire time. We're gonna start off with a few things. This is a horrible camera view, but I literally have nothing else to put this on. And that's real dangerous here. One wrong move and this whole thing comes crashing down. Actually, I might have something a little bit safer for this. Where is it? There's a box there, but it's way too far and stuff. This isn't, I'll just empty it. Underground. Pick it up after this. Alright, so, actually, no, this thing is massive. Okay, so I'm gonna have to stick with the... Actually, I don't think I have to. We just, no. We move that back. I think I can use this. It's really stupid, but as long as it works. A little bit too tall, but... yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Alright, so this is just gonna have to stay like this for now. I'm gonna move the MetaQuest back up there. Box has some slight damage, but it's been right there. I'm gonna build a couple of these, like 3 maybe. The rest of them are actually pretty large though. There are 2 bags in here. Let's start off with bag number 1. I'm gonna move this off screen. Put bag number 2, so we're also gonna move that off screen. Bag 1. Sorry, some of the pieces just disappear. Actually, I need a better light. All of here is just full shadow. There it is. It might be a little bit better, might be a little bit worse. If this glare is, I think it's pretty obvious on where it's coming from. There that is. So, that's the light that I'm using. Light all this up. I might get 2 actually. These things are honestly pretty bright. They actually are full of batteries that aren't dying. So we're just gonna put that there so it should light up both spots. Really hope that doesn't fall. Alright, finally. Let's get building. So first up, that should not be rolling away. We're gonna start with the character. Here are the legs. pretty horrible camera quality, but I'm recording this on my phone. We are gonna get the torso on, and then the minifigure's head. As well with their hat or helmet, I guess. That better not be stuck in there. I think that might be stuck in there. What do I do in this situation? I don't think y'all can see that. Hold on. That is their goggles. What do I do here? I don't think I can get that out. Oh wait, never mind. There's another pair in there. Right there. Oh, that's... There we go. Back to normal. What exactly do I do here? Because that's like stuck in there. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so I did kind of get the piece out. Alright, I had to have someone else do that for me. But now we can finally attach it to this person. Finally. Honestly, I think I should move one of these lights over to my, or positioned for my phone. That is extremely dangerous and could fall on my leg, but at this point, I do not care. I can't believe it's already almost been 10 minutes. Alright, so we have the character done. Gonna be chilling. No, wait. Need to give them the compass. Sure, it's actually the right way. Alright, finally. So they are officially completed. I think these are actually upside down. Yeah, they were definitely upside down. I'm just gonna have them sit down for now. As I'm moving this light back. Alright, finally, I'm gonna move all these pieces over here. We can move on to that. That right there. Alright, so let's honestly, I think I could do this without the instructions. And if I honestly need to think of something here. Alright, yeah, I have absolutely no idea on what I'm doing, so we're just gonna use this. I can't use the app because I'm currently streaming with my phone. I've already done the character, so we have that. That's definitely new. They had never had the hands there. Honestly, why is trying to opening these books so difficult and leaving them open? Alright, so we're just gonna pull this, I guess. Alright, so we need this piece. And now we need 4 of these as it shows right there. And then we just input this side, not this one because it won't fit, just to prove it. It's not fitting as... I suck at explaining things, mostly. Let's grab these. We already have 3 of them done. Oh, nope. That closed. Well, we got these done. So, just gonna add the tires on now, I guess. Because the tires should already get in our ways if they're having us do this first. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna move all these onto here real quick. Oh. That just fell. My desk is a mess right now. Alright, I'm just gonna search up the set. Sure, I'll accept all that. Alright. So the set number is 6045. No, not 89. Airplane versus hospital bed race. I just realized an airplane in a hospital bed are gonna be racing. Except they're vehicles. Well, whatever. Hold on, wait a minute. I already have this set. I don't want to buy it. Look at that Lego Builder app. Alright, so now I gotta re-put that in. 60459. Alright, as I was saying, 60459. These better be the instructions. It is not the instructions. Oh, we build the instructions right there. Oh, I gotta download a PDF file. Well, no, I didn't even have to download it. I currently have the instructions up on this computer. A bunch of YouTube tabs open. Just two, but... Alright, so first... next. Now we need two of these. Which things I need to show right there. We need to grab this, and based off the instructions, we need to do... Hold on. Why can't I get these on? I don't think I've been... Never... I don't know how to explain this, but I haven't built a Lego set in a while. I have a bunch of Legos, but I think like the last time I played with them was like a few months ago, maybe somewhere in February? Like, from the beginning of this year to like the middle, I guess. Maybe from January until like March. I just stopped playing with them. Finally, got that piece on. That one was a lot easier compared to... I got this piece on right here. Let me use something to point to it. Let me use the fan here. This piece right here. This one. I need better lighting. That is a lot better. This piece right here. From where this line is, right here. This piece was a lot easier to put on than this. For no reason. Alright, I'm also gonna quickly download the second building instructions. So I know both of those set up. And now what we need to do is grab the wing here. Also, you aren't supposed to put on the wheels, but I've honestly just given up at this point already. So do what I did. Then you need to grab this and put it like that. So far, I'm gonna move my camera back a bit. Your build should look like this. I'm gonna move all the pieces to the side real quick. So your build should look like this. Then next, you grab one out of the two that you have. So you don't need that. Just throw it to the side for now. Also, this is an extra piece. So if you lose the main one, if you lose that one somehow, you always have an extra. You actually do it with a couple pieces. Like there's a second compass here. Because Lego pieces are extremely easy to lose. Alright, so now you put that there exactly. So it should look like this. No wheels though. Not yet. I just did that step early. Next you need to grab one of these. It's extremely hard to see. But it's one of those. I'm currently holding the light. That should shimmer. Sparkly. That's how you know that it's a new Lego piece. So now you just attach it to the front. So it should be looking like this now. Do a quick 360 here. So my hands are in the way, so honestly, alright, so now you grab 2 of these. You should have 2. If you have 1, you are obviously missing 1. But from right here, you want to place, turn it. I said turn it. There we go. And then you just do the exact same. So it should look like this. Oh, rude. Just decided to try and bash into my phone. Should start looking like this. I think I can honestly just finish this now. I have all those. As I was saying, I have all those pieces. Don't mind that duck. I have all those pieces. I think I can finish them just by looking off at that now. So next up, we get these. It's supposed to go inwards. Do the exact same to the other side. So it should look like this. Get this piece. Do what you did before for the bottom piece, so it should align perfectly. Like that. And now, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure I need to turn this light back on. There we go. Yeah, I just missed a step. I'm supposed to put right here. I'm guessing for the other side because that's what we have to do for everything on here. There we go. Then you just grab this, and then you are, once I can actually attach this, hold on. There we go. Now you are done. I'm gonna turn off my room light, so it's a bit easier to focus on everything when there isn't another light getting in the way of your artificial light. So now, yeah, this is done. Extra pieces. Oh yeah, you also have an extra one of these for some reason. And a extra one of these. I'm gonna put those there. So this is done. We can just throw that and move on to number 2. Speaking of number 2, oh yeah, it's always a good idea to move the spare pieces if you can, just so you don't get confused by it. Bag number 2. Honestly, why does racing in a literal hospital bed honestly look kind of fun? So we're just gonna do what we did before. Except there's a lot more pieces to this, and it's a little bit more difficult. So I just saw the Lego character's head just fall, or not fall, but roll away. I know you're supposed to build the character first, as that's what literally every single thing does, every single Lego instruction. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to do the character last and their actual build first. So first you grab one of these, and just attach it like this. So it should look like this, I hope. And if it doesn't, then you probably did something wrong. So I'm gonna put a light up there as well, so it's directly shining at me, but lighting is a lot better now. Sparkle. It's already been 25 minutes. I am really slow at this. So next you grab again. You're supposed to have 2 of these gray pieces. One of these. There's the second one. I'm gonna guess you just do this. Like this, like that, because that is like the only thing that makes sense. I seem to be correct. So now you grab 2 of these. My 2 are right here. And for the original spot, where you put the original gray piece, or just as long as it's here or here, it's fine. If you accidentally place it here, you can just turn it. But I placed mine right here, so we're gonna just leave it like that. I'm gonna move these pieces to the side just so it's a bit easier to see the build. So then you grab your single white 2x2 tile and place it at the end. So it should look like this now. If you want to attach the wheels, you can. They shouldn't get in your way. But if they do, you can just take them off. So now you grab 2 of these. Person's head keeps trying to roll away. Grab 2 of these. And the only thing I'm guessing is you just, bam, bam. It's the only reasonable thing. And I was correct about that. So you grab your only tile of what seems to be like at least a cyan color. Except the quality on this thing is horrible. This thing, what seems to be cyan, like a light blue, like a very light blue. Like on the instructions, this color is literally the exact color as the hands. And you place it, not right there, but right here where the clips are, that you can attach stuff to. But you're gonna have to attach this to. No, wait. Yeah, this is definitely for a later bit. Alright, so you grab your only piece of this. Should look like this. Should have a little gap right there. And you place it also exactly right here. If I can even actually do it correctly. The gap is exactly 2 studs long. Not wide, just long. Alright, so I grabbed the wrong piece. It's supposed to be 2 of these. And it's supposed to go on this side first. Which also means we can't do that without doing it to the other side. So I can already tell that we're going to have to grab 2 of these again and just place it right here. Also, this right here, that is for the person to sit in based on the actual picture right there. I'm going to grab the steering wheel because although immediately after this you're supposed to grab the steering wheel and put it right here, I just did that early. Alright. Alright, so you don't do this yet again, so you could remove it, but you need to place the grill. Oh, dropped it. There it is. Put the grill piece right there, with this piece not facing like this. No, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put it like that. So it should be facing inwards. So no curve should be over here, but instead it should be curved on the inside. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like the pillow part, I guess. Yeah, and then next on page 31, that's when you actually start to do that. Now you use this, and I'm probably gonna guess it goes right here, which I am correct. Then you grab your stud piece, your gray stud. Hopefully you didn't lose that piece yet, because I thought I did. And you, oh, fell inside. There we go. And you place it right here. Exactly right here. Exactly right there. Now you need a bunch of pieces for this. But you need that piece, this bar piece, I honestly don't know what you would call that. And then you need this piece. And then a piece I might be missing. Honestly can't tell, but I think I am, so I'm just gonna use the spare part from the other set, because I literally cannot find it. And there's also an extra stud, so I'm gonna move that over there. Yeah, I honestly think you're supposed to use that spare piece. So now you need to do this. Place that exactly right there. But, oh, knocked it over. Put that right there, or if you accidentally did the opposite, you could just turn it around maybe. And then you just put that right there. Now, you are supposed to just turn it over and do this, because that's what it shows on the picture. And also that's what it shows on the instructions. Grab the grill piece, or not grill, this piece, and from this bottom part, that's where you're supposed to connect it, like this. Could center it if you want, but I suck at centering things, so it's gonna stay like that. Now you can grab the monitor piece, then whatever you want to call it. Make sure it's the right side up, so that like greenish part should be on top. The blue should be on the bottom. Then you attach it to the middle of where the two clips are. So exactly right here, in between it. Then you can just face it up. So far it should look like this. There we go. So it should look like this. Then you get the wheels. Add all the wheels. If you already built the character, that's fine. And do that after. Oh wait, no, I wasn't missing that piece that was right here. I just missed it, I guess so. Oh, So I used an extra piece even though I had the real piece. So does that piece become the extra? Huh. Yeah, and then you just do that. And you should be finished it if you already built the character, but we didn't do that as we decided to do that last. Oh yeah, there's also 2 different headpieces for the actual character. I'm gonna attach this, then the person's head, as well with their helmet. Also, I have that exact bandage piece. Oh, almost knocked over one of my light sources by complete accident. Oh yeah, if you're confused on how the bandage is supposed to go, are you kidding me? I keep dropping everything. That stud piece that's showing in there is actually supposed to be attached to the person's hand? No, I think I did it. Yeah, I did it the wrong way. It's supposed to look like this. So where they're kind of holding the stud are the little bar piece that they can actually hold stuff for. And then it shows them in the vehicle. Extra visor piece for in case if you lose it. We're gonna put that out there. And then we have some bandages for their head, which we are also gonna add. If I can actually add it. There we go. Oh yeah, once you actually attach the bandage, you can't really put their hand all the way down, so they're stuck like this permanently, unless if you just, But, yeah, those are supposed to be bandages, I guess, maybe, I think. I hope they're bandages and not, like, a hair towel just wrap around your hair. But, yeah, you have 2 of those, or just that, and then, the actual helmet. So that is going to be, once I put this guy in their actual vehicle, I'm just gonna push him back a little. And both vehicles are done. Now we're gonna add both characters. Pretty sure you're supposed to, do you do for the plane? Because it doesn't necessarily show them in the plane. It shows them outside the plane. So I somehow accidentally took off their goggles and I just dropped them, but looking for them is going to be a death trap because I would have to grab one of my lights. Although I could just do that. Yeah, I'm just going to search for it. Which is honestly going to be a lot more difficult. I found it. Alright, so we're just gonna reattach this. Also gonna put the vehicle back. And make them stand up. There's dog hair everywhere. My dogs haven't even been in my room. Right, there we go. Perfect. So, I'm just gonna have them stand in the spot where their feet aren't standing on those studs that are in there. So, I guess that is officially completed. They can now go on to, oh yeah, I forgot, you still have that extra stud, which you can use for a different build if you need, or just put it into a random bin. So now they're going to be chilling up there. And these are the instructions. Oh yeah, they also give him a website link. Give him a service. I'm guessing if you're missing a piece, you can just contact them and they'll ship you the piece. Wait a minute. What? Do they have two different faces? Oh wait, no, I think... Yeah, that's all the pieces combined total. Alright, so that's completed. Alright, so we now have a choice. I'm gonna move that back over there. Whoops. Thing just fell when the batteries disappeared. Honestly, that's what I get for putting a light up there. Without stabilizing it. Hold on. I'll use a light to fix this light. Also, I am so sorry to headphone users right now. That was probably extremely loud. It was already loud for me. Alright, let's back on. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly move that there. And phase it down a bit. For my phone, that's the electrical power of the sun showing in there. We have a choice currently of, Alright, so I'm thinking about the police car. Is there something I can use to hold my lights? Maybe give them a bit of color? Oh yeah, I do. It's been showing in front of me this entire time. So we had the option of that. Or, a bit larger. I don't even think this is gonna fit. It is a off-road mountain truck. It just cut out for a second. I think I'm still alive. I better be. I'm gonna quickly check. Still shows that I'm live, but... I'm gonna quickly check on my Twitch, Modmaster85. Yeah, I'm still live. Okay. I don't know why it says that the game is a quarantine zone game I played. I never uploaded it to my YouTube, so I might have to do another playthrough of it. I already played the game 3 times already. My opinion, great game. Honestly, the police vehicle. So let's open this. By doing this thumb press thing that they have. It's a lot easier than I thought. So thankful for that. Alright, 2 bags it seems like. Honestly, if you really could, you could just put the box back together. Yeah, sure there's gonna be slight damage with you when you have to press your thumb, but... Alright, so I'm just gonna see what these say. Are those stickers? Please don't be stickers. What the? What? Paper and plastic? Is that supposed to be paper? I think it is. But it's this little note right here that was inside this box is saying that they're switching from plastic to paper-based packaging. There might be a mix of paper and plastic in their boxes. And that is in 2 different languages. If anyone knows what those languages are, that one and the one down there, please tell me. I have no idea what language that is. Alright, so I'm going to quickly search up the set ID for this. 60312. And it's literally called Police Car, and it costs $9.99. Still available. They have a limit of 5. You can only buy 5 total. Why is that? Oh. Okay, so they can just cancel your order if 5 of them, I'm guessing, have been shipped to the exact same address. Alright, so there's only one instruction book for both of these bags. I'm kind of thankful about that. I'm pretty sure I already have a guide like that. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna take one of these lights back. Where is it? So where I already had it. Yeah. This vehicle. You can't tell me that it literally isn't the exact same vehicle. Speaking of which, don't mind the person inside the vehicle. Perhaps also a custom piece. Not from Lego, by the way. I have a lot of things that are from Lego. Some of them I actually use, some of them are just plain rip-off Lego. Like, that camo hat isn't actually Lego, so, thought Lego finally did something military-related. They did not. They never do. So that's for that one Toy Story 4, I think, Indiana Jones, or Toy Soldiers. Toy Plastic Soldiers. But the car should look like this, though. And it even shows it on there. I'm not gonna complain because having 2 of the exact same vehicle is honestly great. Depending on what that vehicle is. 2 cop cars, for example, is great because I honestly need a lot more Lego vehicles. I have a bunch of roads that still aren't filled. So, first bag. Just dump it. And maybe I should have checked the number on the bag. Oh wait, they don't even have numbers. This seems to be like the actual full bag for the vehicle. Maybe, I don't know. Should have at least numbered it. Alright, I think I opened the right bag first. So first you need this. I'm not gonna just push the pieces to the side, also that should not be there. So you need 2 of these. 2 of those, like, reflective yellow things. Pretty sure glow under a, not UV light, but like, blue light. Or just any blue, I think. And I want to test that, so I'm gonna turn that light off. Sorry it just got so dark. I accidentally dropped the light. And one of the batteries just came out. So, my Wi-Fi just went out again. Seriously? Where's my TV remote? I'm gonna turn off, stuff that isn't using internet right now. Where is it? When did I put this thing? That's gonna have to be used as... I'm gonna have to find a different time. Oh yeah, also, since this is a MetaQuest unboxing, and I'm just doing that because, I kinda want to. Opinion on the Quest 2. Okay, I know I said that I'm not gonna push the, I can't enjoy having these lights anywhere. One of them just fell again. But, opinion on the Quest 2. Which I'm currently holding in my hand, but you can't tell. At least not yet, not until I actually get this in. Well, I have it in my hand, I just said that, but I'm pushing all these pieces aside. Don't want this Quest headset, even though it's partially broken and worn down. Quest 2. Jesus, I forgot I was playing Nightclub Simulator on that thing. I'm gonna fully power it down. Yeah, hold on, let me power it down first. Honestly, I might be able to show you it. Oh, everyone's dead. This thing has mostly been cleaned, I guess. Can't tell if y'all can really see in there. Okay, that looks like it looks broken, but it isn't. It isn't broken, it just looks like it. Because when I put on the headset, it actually showed the game. What I can mostly describe of it, real quick, is, I'm gonna turn off the volume to this thing. My character in the game is obviously crouching, I guess, because I'm sitting down. There is a rocket launcher mod loaded, chilling on the DJ booth. The DJ's laying on the floor, covered in strawberry jam everywhere. And this rocket launcher mod, if it hits something directly, or a bunch of things in that area, they explode into pieces. And that's basically what's everywhere. Yeah, so... we're just gonna power this thing off. Alright, anyways, opinion on the Quest 2. It's great. First VR headset I've ever gotten. Some great memories with it, bad memories with it. Most of those bad memories just being me bad at a game and me complaining about everything. Which I still honestly do because I can't take losing. Alright, back to the actual thing here. We need to take the steering wheel and just place it right there. I swear I just saw something out of the corner of my eye flash white. And then we just put that there. I wish I had the 3D instructions available, even though I don't really need them. So glad that 3D instructions are available on their actual site. Not sponsored, by the way. Because I don't even have any sponsors. That shows green and orange. But there's green and orange in this bag. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do a Lego sim. That means I have to combine 2 bags together. Which could mean I can't find anything. Or I could just do another simple thing. I just felt like a piece drop and it kind of hit my foot. Found it. It's a tire rim. It's that thing. Of course something had fell, and of course it was another tire rim. There's still another tire rim inside the bag. Alright, so now it needs to go directly behind here. Next up, red brick. Right there. Now we need... Where is it? We need this and the second one of it. Also, quickly, as I'm building this, I'm gonna list off some Lego facts. So, as I'm building this, one core Lego fact is, it's the fact that Lego was actually founded in 1932. I cannot pronounce that name no matter how much I try. So, I'm real sorry about that. I just cannot pronounce their name properly. If you want to find out what facts I'm currently reading, just search up 3 Lego facts and everything should pop up. Now, we're going to need to do this twice, by the way, so copy what I'm doing onto both. So far it should look like this. Then you need 2 of these pieces. And turn this back piece facing the actual brick, so it should look like that. Should have 2 of them. And then you just place it inward. Alright, so another fact is the name Lego is a abbreviation from a Danish word, or Danish words. Godet? It's spelled G-O-D-T, meaning play well, apparently. Never knew that. Oh wait, we're not supposed to do that yet. We're actually supposed to, wait. Supposed to put that back by 1 because of steering wheel problem. And then just, wait a minute. Did I do something wrong here? I have a feeling that I got something wrong on the original thing I just did. Also, never do what I'm doing, guys. Pull Lego with your teeth. Wait a minute, what? I did something wrong here. Something's wrong. Something to do with these. Maybe. Oh wait, maybe I figured out what was wrong here. Alright, I'm gonna actually use the book for this because that was clearly on LP, and this is page 13. Alright, so far, this is correct. So then what's wrong? So you build what I just did. Police sign should be in front. But it shows the, did I use the wrong pieces? No, because those are the only two. So am I just supposed to... Come on. Hold on. No, I'm honestly extremely confused right now. I don't know if I did something wrong or something wrong or if something's wrong about this. But something's definitely wrong here. Because, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. I'm gonna move the pieces I take off this over there. Wow, this thing is dusty. I need to start dusting my Legos more often. Hope that it actually did something. I'm honestly extremely confused, and I just realized that this set is missing a piece. But the piece from the hospital bed, this piece right here, was actually missing. But it's exactly the same as this. So I just used the extra piece from the hospital bed. What could possibly be wrong here? Because it can't fit like that. I'm honestly so confused. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Something wrong with this? Or am I doing something wrong? What am I doing wrong? Alright, sorry if this is about to freeze frame, but I'm going to check the 3D instructions if I can. Why won't it open? I think my phone's just completely frozen. Alright, yeah, the string definitely froze, I guess. Okay, at this point, it's honestly super embarrassing that I have to do this, but wait a minute, hold up. Oh, so I'm the stupid one. Very much so, actually. I did something wrong in the very beginning. When I'm supposed to add the orange brick, the green brick, I did something stupid. You see what I did? I had the steering wheel up here, not where it's supposed to go. And I had this piece showing right there because the steering wheel was up there. When in reality, it's supposed to be inwards. So now everything should be correct. And this shouldn't have gone wrong at all. So now it's connected together. So I did the stupid thing. Something wasn't wrong with the Lego set, something's currently wrong with my brain. Honestly can't believe that I genuinely just did that. Alright, I'm just gonna, Just gonna get a, Waiting for dots to write themselves? I did not even open that. Why is this computer running so slow? Oh wait, I honestly forgot I had the mouse. Currently using this one for the computer I have set up. Alright, so now that I got the thing that I ended up trying to fix for genuinely forever, since that's done now, we can actually get a move on. So you need to add, nope, wrong spot. You need to add these in the back. Alright, and now you're supposed to get, what? No. You're supposed to get 2 of these, put on the very front, so, when you turn on like this right here should be a bit higher than this. You need to do it for both sides. Then you need to get, where is it? Honestly, where is it? Oh, no, wait, what? Am I missing it? No, found it. Need to get 2 of these. Do this, attach that like that, and do the exact same for the other side if you can even find those pieces. Now, you need to get 2 of those, or another one and another one of that. So, if I can even find it real quick, got the other one of those, the jumper plates, I'm pretty sure that's what they're called, and another one of these, the flat tile pieces. Now you need to do this exactly like how I do it. I've said so many things wrong in this one stream, I'm honestly starting to become disappointed in myself. Crazy. Oh yeah, I still never turned off my light. I would be playing on my YouTube video right now as I do this, but not muted. I can't just play a YouTube video as I do this, and I can't even find my TV remote in general. Alright, and I'm just gonna... that falls, I'm gonna just stop the stream if that light falls. So that shouldn't fall. Hopefully not. So this, I need to turn this around real quick. And do that, like how I did it already. Alright, so here's the fun part, even though it's still not really fun right now. Grab one of those, turn it around, add 2 of these red studs that are like transparent but aren't transparent. So, now you grab the exact same stud that I used for the other car that was missing. Didn't even notice that was missing. I wonder what I used that piece for. Alright, so it should look like this. Now you need to get this, 2 of these, So that's the first one showing right there. Second one, and that one, right, or row piece. Need to put that right there. That right there. And that right there. And now we just attach it to the back. Alright, so now we need to get 2 of these. So that's the first one, that's the second. And now, just cover this up, just like how I tried to cover up my mistake. And, now you need 2 of these, so that's 1, that's 2. And, just add on to that. Can't tell if that's my upstairs neighbors throwing a party again. You can hear someone singing, but obviously it's not me. Oh. Someone's trying to run away already. Yeah, but you need 2 of these. So now, go up there real quick. Need to reattach the glass piece and the roof bit. Whoops, hold on. Things a little bit fragile. Alright, so after this Lego set, I will do the unboxing of the Almighty right there. Alright, so, I'm gonna try and give some facts about the MetaQuest 3. But, it's mostly just giving on what it does. There's a video from a YouTuber, a tech YouTuber to be exact. That's a 15-minute video on the MetaQuest 3. That was 6 hours ago. It's 12 minutes and 55 seconds. There was a new update for the Quest a day ago, I guess. The YouTuber that posted 6 hours ago. The 12-minute and 55 video is Quest 3 VR news. Quest 4 in the future of in the future. sales figures, and then something else, but it cuts off. So I have no idea, but I don't want to click it. I guess there's a fact I can give as I'm doing this finally. The Quest 3 uses dual LCD displays for just one eye. Just one. You put one of your eyes in the Meta Quest 3, the resolution is 2064 by 2208, which is apparently a significant upgrade from the Quest 2, which I have directly side of me. Left side. Right here, but the thing's massive. Also, one of the straps are kind of broken. I don't know when it broke, but all I know is that it's broken and it doesn't really fit my head. So I have to, like, hold it up. I don't know if it's, like, 40. Like, every game that I play is gonna have better graphics. Cause, like, there's a lot of games that I play on the Quest 2. One of them being the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, to be exact. Great game, by the way. I might honestly do a review video of it with some footage of the game if I even can get it. Video might be like 15 minutes long. It's just gonna be like a shortened version of it. But right now, the game's great. The second game, or chapter 2, I guess, Retribution. Great game. Now, quick spoiler here. One of the boss fights. Not when you go and, also major spoiler for the game. Or the end, I guess, for the game. Or if you will, the ending. Mission, if you will. But, well, you go fight the tower. Yes, you actually do that. You actually, are like a few... I don't know how to explain this without giving too many spoilers to people who haven't played it yet. But there are two, or if you're counting the tower fight, technically two boss fights. One of them is with a character from the first game, which if you kill right away, once you meet her, you get a key to the reserve, I guess. Or the waterfall key, which unlocks something. If you want to figure that out, you can Google it. I don't really know how to explain it at all. I'll give away too many details, but not giving too many details. Just know that there's an area where that key can be used to unlock a third pump, or for a pump flow regulator. Stops flooding for the reserve. Bunch of stuff. 3 pumps total. You gotta calibrate them, put them to the respective pumps. Turns out it still fails, and that's all I'm giving for now. But the only thing I can say about the game is it's great, except the pump flow stuff is for the first game. Second game doesn't really care what you did in the first. The character that has the waterfall key somehow ends up dead, no matter what you do. One of the characters, the one that you have to fight in the boss fight, for not sure their name is like Garrett or something. Person hates the tower because they were apparently forced to walk the plank, which in Walking Dead Saints and Sinners terms is a plank going off the top floor of the tower, dropping down on top of a car. Which they obviously, in friendlier terms, they definitely not sarcasm, they definitely survive and live a happy life. And there's people on the bottom to congratulate them if they survive. Except they have giant things. Okay, that sounds a lot worse. I'm just gonna say this normally. If they somehow survived 45 stories, that is how tall the tower is. A 45 floor skyscraper, mostly offices. Mind you, major spoilers for the game. Although the game already released, it's still spoilers because some people still haven't played it. But, yeah, if you somehow survive that, they just end up pulling a firing squad on you. And if you do somehow survive, you would probably already be in a lot of pain from hitting a literal car. Mind you, the roof of that car is actually dented in the main game. Which means that a lot of people probably fell. And that's that's like the more intense thing that they do. First, they can just execute you, which is what walking the plank is. Oh, just accidentally dropped that. Game's pretty dark and spooky, I guess. For its problem I have with the first game, though, is the fact that the main story for the first game is literally just fetch quests. That's literally it. Like, honestly, that's all you do. Everything is just a fetch quest after fetch quest. Keep dropping everything. So, for example, the pump flow regulators, that's like the main thing that you're after. But then there's a second storyline that you can or can't do, or if you really want to, which I didn't know you could do this, but you can just skip out on the side quests for the character that somehow ends up dying, even if you save them in the first game. Again, spoilers, their name is May. They have a daughter, ends up dying as the two factions in NOLA, also known as New Orleans. Honestly, don't know why it's called NOLA, but whatever. I don't have a problem with it. The tower and the, what was their name? I think it was kind of like the Reclaimed or something. It was one of the two. Or, Yeah, the tower and the reclaimed. Let me just read off what they are, I guess. The tower is basically just a resemblance of a order and rule. And like I said, for a walk in the plank, there is another thing that they can do. They can just exile you, just force you out. So basically, no more protection. Don't know who would really want that, but yeah, if you feel up to the task, disobey one of the tower's order, and they can exile you. Or, for according to them, a crime more serious, not from the thing that I'm currently reading off of. If you do a crime to the tower that is a lot more serious, like for example cannibalism, which is something that the boss fight guy, they have to fight before you take down the tower, is actually honestly forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, they made him apparently, or everyone thought he died because the tower told his wife, if I'm correct, that he was forced to walk the plank for quote-unquote cannibalism. But that was not true at all. He was framed, but he just vanished. May and, I honestly forgot their daughter's name, were, they snuck out of the tower, started helping people who were exiled from the tower. And, also, this is officially done. So, we can finally start rejoicing about the fact that this is done. But, this point, I'm just getting foreign lore documents. The only thing I can say is, they were framed, apparently were forced to walk off the plank. But I'm pretty sure they left before they were forced to walk the plank. So, May and their daughter left the tower as well. And they ended up helping people who were exiled with someone that you meet in-game. Like, literally the first person you meet. Bam! Alright, time for that. My phone feels like it's overheating. But, I'm sorry, I already took off the side things here. It's a little bit dark in here. I think now I can finally just turn on my light and not have to worry. I'm not going to be, like, really showing anything to the camera. Well, I am, but not in the way that you're thinking. But like I said, for like the 6th time already, they left secretly. And started helping people with someone named Henri, or Henry, I guess. There we go. Okay, so I took off like the thing that makes you not be able to open the box. Thus, So that's gonna go down there. Also, I still will be using my Quest 2. Not gonna get rid of it. Some great memories with that. And look at that right there. Ooh. Look at these controllers. Hold on. It's going dark. Alright. You're back, but look at this. Hold on. There's no, grab a Quest 2 controller and compare it. Where are the controllers? Oh, wait, they're on my bed. I'll grab the exact same controller. Quick thing, I'm gonna move the Quest box. And, put that right there. I'm gonna pull that out. There we go. Dang, it's already blinking. It's trying to connect to the headset already. Actually, let me grab the controller for the other hand. Just so it's easier to do this. And I gotta set up my phone again. There we go. So I'm gonna move that and back up there. Quest 2 right here has the ring. I think that is for motion tracking. Which, if you honestly like scrape things or hit things by accident, it can actually leave gray marks on it. So yeah, try not to do that if you can. Ooh, that was clean. I'm just gonna quickly put the strap on. But I don't know how this thing honestly tracks without that ring, because I've never owned a Quest 3. Pretty sure one of my cousins do. But, ooh, this feels real smooth. The button isn't actually broken. My sister scared me before. As I had my Quest headset on, accidentally damaged this button right here, so it was like moving slowly and it took forever. Like, it would honestly go like this. So I would have to pull it with my hands to actually make it go faster. This is gonna be a little bit weird to because I'm honestly so used to the ring being there. And also for my Quest 2 controllers, I just removed the thing that covers up the batteries. Those are constantly exposed 24/7. No matter what, they are constantly exposed. I have no idea how to actually access the batteries on this. I don't even know if you can, because I don't know how. So, I might have to search up a YouTube tutorial for that. So, honestly though, as I'm going back to talk about the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. Now I'm going to just stop talking about the tower at this point, because I feel like I've been a broken record and started repeating stuff. The Reclaimed is a group composed of tower exiles. And I'm just reading this off of the Google AI thing that they added by a person named John Baptiste. And I'm going to show you how their name's spelled. And then down there as well. Or JB for short, that's how he mostly goes. Obviously, though, the tower is way too powerful. They can't fight the tower head on. So they have to resort to scare tactics. They have to scare them, I guess. By, like, hanging zombies upside down. Performing quote-unquote rituals. It's weird. The game's logic is weird, honestly. It's a fun game, but it's honestly weird. What the? I don't care about that. Look at this thing. It honestly kind of looks like a Quest 2. Okay, let's compare them. Quest 2 is going to be right there. I'm going to pull out the Quest 3 very carefully. Because I've never had one of these before. Oh, wow. These cameras. I also have a thing for glasses, but I don't use that. My glasses tend to get stuck in them. Alright, so, it's gonna be obvious to tell which one's the Quest 3 and which one's the Quest 2. So this should be easy, as I was also showing the box off earlier. Quest 2, Quest 3, both of them, side by side. That one looks a little bit smaller. But it's also because it's not supposed to be as heavy as that one. So I'm going to show you the part that's broken on this. And why it's a little bit weird. You may have noticed this. That's not supposed to be like that. Because if we look to over here, that's fully connected. Nothing weird about this one. But this one is just completely missing its bottom part. I don't know when that happened, but it did. Now let's look at this beauty right here. 3 cameras. So that's 4 that the Quest 2 have. But they're in the front this time and not here, here, bottom right here, and also bottom right there. So that's going to be a little bit weird. I'm pretty sure that's where you charge it. That's the power button. No idea on what that's for. Can't tell if it's like headphones or something. I don't know why you would use that. Wait a minute, are those cameras? I don't know, but there's one over there as well. I'm actually so confused right now. This is also another reason on how you can tell that I've never had a Quest 2, or Quest 3. Wait a minute, if there's a Meta Quest 2, then where's the Meta Quest 1? Let's, take off this. Don't want to try and damage the straps. I'm going to try and remove everything as cleanly as possible. Ooh, that peel. Let me just show this happening in my lap. Alright, I'm going to need a light source for this, so, it's a little bit difficult to do, so... But look at that peel. Hold on. Gotta grab it first. There we go. Ooh. Satisfying. And it's stuck to my hand. There we go. Look at that right there. That beauty. Look at that. Quest 3. Oh yeah, what's else in the box? So I know we have the controllers, but I'm pretty sure it comes with, like, a charger. Or maybe it didn't. I don't think my Quest 2 came with a battery. Or a charger, I guess. Remove that from the other controller. Just trying to connect the headset, but it's not even on. Quest 2 also did that. Honestly, this thing looks extremely cool. I know it's almost been 2 hours, but, wait a minute, if it's almost been 2 hours, I started the stream almost at like 6 p.m. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, and I'm going to try and figure out how to actually access the battery compartment on this. I'm also gonna bring my Quest 2 controller so I can remove the batteries from those. Also, this thing might be ready until tomorrow. I still gotta do a bunch of stuff to it. That being actually get the Facebook account that's currently being used for it. Hopefully I still have all my games. I'm pretty sure I spent more than $100 on games on my Quest 2. Well, most of them being free. Alright, so I've just figured out how to, get the battery, or access them. And thankfully, Meta is actually a really nice company for doing this, and, if you press that button, it's extremely blurry, but there is a button right there. If you press it, I said if you press it, this just automatically basically pops off. And you can also just slide it off. And they gave you batteries. So for like almost $600, honestly, there should be batteries in this. So I should have this thing done by tomorrow, maybe. Things still has to charge as well, just to be sure that the headset itself isn't dead. And also, I still have a bunch of rechargeable batteries from my Quest 2 that someone bought for me. I'm also still gonna keep that box that the Quest 3 came in. I did it for the Quest 2. That's where the covers are, but I can't find it, so I think I accidentally threw it out. Alright, so, just a quick thing, just to be sure, I'm gonna search up a YouTube tutorial for this. And I will try to link that tutorial in the description and the comments, if I can. Alright, so Eat Sleep VR. Their video will be in the comment section and the description, as that is their credits.
This video will show you how to set up and use your Quest 3, how to use the controllers, as well as buying games and finding your way around the menu with lots of tips along the way. Inside the box you get the two redesigned Quest 3 touch controllers and the headset itself, and your accessory box with mains charger and...
So there is something else as well. How did I miss that? Alright, so, new news. In there, this thing perfectly fit, and I just never noticed that. So be sure to access that before you accidentally throw out the box, as that holds your charger. Now I'm gonna open this. Can't really do it on camera. Just gonna rip it open. That's what I do to everything. I'm gonna rip it open. This thing's gonna be so weird when I actually use it because I've never had a Quest 3. All I've had was my Quest 2. Still great. And so inside comes the charger, I'm guessing, but I am pretty sure I already have one. Warranty stuff, safety and warranty guide, and then a welcome to MetaQuest 3 thing. This beast of a, once I actually unwrap this, hold on. There's still tape left on it, that wasn't satisfying. Honestly, I don't even think I need this, but I might still use it because, it was probably designed for this, but this cylinder, and I'm going to show you what I used for my Quest 2. Oh, you know, also I forgot my battery saver thing there. That pack is charging as well. It's at 100. This thing honestly charges pretty fast. But it doesn't last long. Also, my phone's at 5%. Thankfully, I took that off. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be draining us the entire rest of this stream. Alright, but, over here is what I've been using for my Quest 2. I'm also going to grab the charger that I used from the Quest 2. Because I honestly think it's the exact same as the Quest 3. Now this charger is pretty long, so don't drop it. But I'm pretty sure this is the exact same as that over there. Could be wrong. But I don't want to ruin this thing already, so I'm gonna use the charger that came with it. And that was a smooth glide. And the charger feels extremely smooth. So now we just continue playing the video.
USB-C to USB-C cable and a quick start guide. There's a QR code on the box so you can download the app and quickly set up your headset. And you'll need a Meta account which you can set up once you've downloaded the app. Don't get carried away with the setup.
Hold on, before Oliver. Quick dog check. Oliver. He left.
Of your headset just yet though, because you'll need to charge it. So plug the USB-C cable into the headset here, and it takes around 2 hours to charge. So let's take a
Dang,
quick
2
look.
hours. Alright, so, yeah, this thing should be set up completely by tomorrow. Or maybe until the day after tomorrow. So, on Monday, if I'm correct. Also, in what seems to be his video, I think he got
You
a,
get the two redesigned Quest 3 touch controllers and the headset itself, and your accessory box with mains charger.
got a triangle, got a triangle charger. Oh, wait, maybe you got the 3S. Because, that's also a thing. I got a Quest 3S. Plug that in. And time to plug this in. Lucky, something circular shape, it fits a lot better. Oh, it's already turning on. Oh wait, it's already at 61. Not bad. I don't know what that's for. That's the straps. Wow, that honestly feels extremely lightweight. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, the Quest 3 doesn't have the, what the Quest 2 has, so instead of, both the actual, remove most of this. My desk has become an absolute mess during this entire stream. But what the Quest 2 has is charger over here next to one of the cameras, or whatever that is. It's not a camera, the camera's in the corners. Then on the other side, you have your power button, right there. Except it unfocuses. So, because it's like horrible lighting, it can't tell. But, power button, right there. Then the light indicator, saying if it's fully charged or not. I got hair on my phone. Honestly, I'm pretty sure my phone would be dead right now if it wasn't for this battery pack. But I can't wait to see how this goes once that's actually done charging. And also, I'm gonna end the stream right here. It's already been 2 hours. Completely. I started this stream 2 hours and 1 minute ago. To the one person watching this, thank you. I have no idea who you are, but honestly, thank you. Now I would watch this for the entirety of 2 hours. But we're just gonna keep playing the video.
Cable and a quick start guide. There's a QR code on the box so you can download the app and quickly set up your headset. And you'll need a Meta account which you can set up once you've downloaded the app. Don't get carried away with the setup of your headset just yet though, because you'll need to charge it. So plug the USB-C cable into the headset here, and it takes around 2 hours to charge. So let's take a quick look around the headset before putting it on. You have the IPD lens spacing wheel here, and this allows you to adjust the lenses to match the distance between your eyes. And to do this accurately and to find out your exact IPD, you can use the iMeasure app. The iMeasure app will give you a distance in millimeters, and then you move the wheel on the headset and you'll see the numbers appear inside the headset. If you're near the minimum or the maximum, you might have to dig your nail into the wheel to make it turn, as it gets a bit slippery and tricky to move at either end. Volume level can be adjusted here, and this adjusts the level of the volume that comes from the speakers that are on the inside of the arms either side. You have an audio jack if you want to use headphones, and on the other side you have the USB-C charge socket. The power button is here. press and hold the power button for 1 second to turn it on. And at any time while you're using the headset, you can quick press the on button to put it into standby mode, which saves you battery. You can buy a charging dock for the Quest 3, and this is the 3-pin connector that the charging dock uses. On the inside of the facial interface, either side, there's depth adjustment. And this changes how close the lenses are to the eyes. And if you wear glasses, this means you can create enough room to wear your glasses inside the headset. So unless you wear glasses, then set this distance as close to your eyes as possible. The depth adjuster, though, inside the facial interface does feel a little cheap, and it's not a very good design. It's actually quite awkward to adjust. But to adjust it, don't just squeeze really hard, because then it won't move at all. You basically push your thumb one way and then your finger the other way, like this, otherwise you just squeeze the plastic together. And remember, you have to adjust it evenly on both sides. To put the headset on, loosen off the strap and then place the lenses over your eyes first and then bring the strap over your head. If you do it the other way around and you put the strap on the back of your head first, then you'll tend to drag the lenses across your hair, which means you'll get loads of grease and muck all over your lenses. Adjust the back of the headset so that it's firm and secure, but not so tight that you get a headache. Now hold the headset securely onto your face and then adjust the top strap to keep it in place. And then you can fine-tune the headset by adjusting the angle of the headset on the arms. And once it's all adjusted, you should now be able to take the headset off and then put it back on again with no further adjustment. The controllers come with batteries installed, so simply pull the tabs out to use them. And these will last for weeks before you need to replace them. But when you do need to, you do that simply by pressing this button here, which releases the battery cover, and then replace it with an AA battery. And make sure you do use these hand straps, because you will drop these at some point, or put them down on a virtual table like I did several times with the Quest 2. Turn the controllers on by pressing and holding the Meta logo on the right controller for 2 seconds and the button with the 3 lines on the left controller. The menu button on the left controller can be used in games to bring up additional game menus or to change the viewing angle, for example. When you turn on the headset, you'll be guided through a simple to follow setup process, and you'll be using the headset and the app for the setup process, so make sure the app is up to date and your Wi-Fi is turned on.
What makes someone's work a work of art?
Stupid ads.
Art takes countless
Hate them.
The headset may temporarily turn off and on during this setup process while it gets a firmware update, so this is nothing to worry about. And the first time you use the app, you'll need to input a passcode in the headset, but you'll be able to see your phone without taking the headset off because of the pass-through cameras on the front. Once you've been walked through this setup, you'll straight away be able to see your real room environment around you. And this is using what's called the colour pass-through mode. And this is the mode that you use for mixed reality games, but also for being able to easily see and talk to people in the room, or to keep yourself safe and recenter yourself in your play space. And you can enter pass-through mode at any time simply by double tapping on the side of your headset. And then to go back into your virtual environment, just double tap again. The Quest 3 automatically scans your room to set up your Guardian boundary, which is like a safety net for your play space. And it scans your room using the new depth sensor on the Quest 3 simply by looking around your room. You can select continue here and then make adjustments to your boundary by pressing and holding the trigger and pointing to the floor to extend or decrease the line. If you're new to VR though, I would highly recommend that you manually set your Guardian boundary. The sound effects are really cool, and it's just a really fun part of the setup process. So instead of pressing continue here, you press choose your own boundary, and for a full room scan, select room scale, and then follow the instructions, and if you're seated, you can select stationary. To bring up the main menu screen, you press the Meta button on the right controller, and you can do this anytime during a game as well to quit the game and come back to the main menu. To select any icon on the menu, you simply point to it with the controller and then press the front or the grip trigger on the inside of the controller to select. If you move near the edge of the menu, it will bring up this white ghost surround, and if you click and hold this with the trigger, you can move the menu around and bring it closer or move it further away by moving your hand in and out. And to scroll through your games, you can press and hold the trigger and then move the controller up or down, or you can use the joystick. And you can also push on top of the joystick, and this also acts as a button, so you can select things this way as well. If you've previously purchased games on the Quest 2, then at this stage you'll be prompted to install some of them. But to choose from your complete range of games that you've previously installed, you need to select the multi-square icon here and click install on whichever game you want to download. And this is where you'll come to see any games and apps that you've installed. If you're completely new to VR, then the first two games that you must play are First Steps and First Encounters. This is a good place to talk about your virtual home environment, which is this place here that we've been looking at. And First Encounters can be accessed by selecting the rocket over here. The other widget in this space is your avatar mirror, and as you point at it, this white circle appears, and if you press the trigger, you will teleport in front of the mirror. And here on this menu, you can make adjustments to your avatar. But now let's get back to the main menu screen. The main menu structure here is vast, but I will show you the shortcut icons as well as one item from the main settings menu. The quick settings on the left, this is where you can check your headset and controller's battery status, you can mute your microphone, and also you can select or disable your Wi-Fi. You can also select switch view here to give you a huge screen display. The explore icons takes you here where you'll be able to explore all that's possible with the Quest 3. From YouTube, VR, Netflix, sporting events, fitness, games, productivity and more. The store icon is where you can purchase games and apps. And the people icon is where you can use Messenger and connect with friends and find social apps where you can meet up with others. The camera icon, this allows you to cast your gameplay to a TV so others can watch it, or you can take a photo or video. And this is also where all of your photos and videos that you've recorded are stored. The next icon is usually the game you are currently playing. The cog icon is the settings menu, and in here I want you to look at the personalization settings, as this is where you can change the look of your virtual home environment. So when you double tap on the side of your headset, you're taken to your virtual home environment. And in this menu, you can change how this virtual environment looks, and there are loads to choose from. To turn your headset off, press and hold the off button for 2 seconds and then select power down. In terms of care for your headset, use a soft microfiber cloth to clean the lenses and avoid using any chemicals. And also, when not in use, never put your headset in direct sunlight, say on a windowsill. Always try and keep the lenses covered, and if you haven't got a proper cover, then just use a pair of socks. But the tips in this video only scratch the surface, and you'll want to watch this video next where I'll show you some more essential tips to get the most out of your Quest 3. My name's Rich, thanks for watching, and I'll see you over there.
Alright, so I'm guessing the next video is 20 Quest 3 tips, but I'm not gonna put on a 20-minute video or 10-minute video. So, that's gonna be the end of this stream. I gotta clean up after I end this thing because my desk is, currently a mess on the Legos I did want to do during the stream, but that would be way too long. Like, at least, maybe almost a total of 5 hours. But at the rate I was building the race and the police car, that would take like double that time. So I'm just gonna quickly actually clean up on stream, I guess. Just gonna grab all the trash, put it in there, and then I'm just gonna dump it when I'm done with this. Throw out those. And also, now I can finally start searching for my TV remote, because that thing keeps going missing. I don't know what I should do with the warranty and the welcome to VR stuff. I don't know if I should just throw them out or not. 86 already on the battery thing, and it only charged my phone up to 7%. But yet again, I'm still streaming, so it's gonna take a while. Alright, time to move on the Legos. I'm gonna just add the person back on top of the vehicle. Just gonna put my glasses over there. I'm honestly starting to become extremely tired. I built 2 Lego sets in the span of like an hour. I honestly feel really bad at once I upload this because people are gonna have to like jump an hour ahead. It's also gonna take forever for me to upload this. Are you kidding me? I dropped like 20 different things this one stream. I never do that. Like, I drop a few things here, but not like 20 different items. The one piece of paper I was gonna use to draw something a while ago. I'm gonna throw that on my bed. Throw out that. Throw out those wrappers. Move these wrappers off of the computer that I'm using. My TV just gave up and it didn't turn off, but it just stopped going into its like. It honestly just partially reset itself. Keep trying to find my TV remote. I'm trying to play a game of Prop Hunt, except there's nothing to compare this to. I'll have to search for this off stream. Well, that is going to be the end of this, and I'm going to set it for this thumbnail, so I have two controllers here, and where's the headset? Oh yeah, the headset's charging. So I'm just going to peacefully remove its charger. And then I'm going to place it. Okay, I'm gonna move these. Place a headset right there. With the controllers, would honestly be really cool if the controllers were standing up. That's great as a thumbnail. And then, disconnect my power bank for a second. Move that and move this. And there's my thumbnail. Perfect. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end this right here and I'm gonna continue cleaning all this. Also, I just found my TV remote. It's been chilling on that shelf right here. It's been chilling right here the entire time, and I was searching my entire room. Also, that's the bin that I'm using. Yeah, I'm gonna finally end this after I said that like a total of 3 different times. So I just stepped on a spare Lego part. Oh my god, I made them. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna finally end this.